Welcome to Earth 1111. I'm Roxanne. I never talk about moons or timeline splits, but this week is so big. I had to give you all the details on the massive portals happening this week because they are powerful and magical. So not only do we have the galactic new year happening, this is according to the Mayan calendar, where we are moving from the blue storm of the past year. Yeah, it was a storm, we can just say, to the yellow seed. So this is where we're going to be grounding our new creations over the next 12 months. Such a change. It's also where we are in alignment with Sirius, our soul. This is our 6th-dimensional stargate, which is really the energies moving through that connect to our pineal gland, our third eye. It's your soul's calling. And this is the first few days. So the ancient Egyptians talked about it being that magical time where it's first seen in the morning. And that is a brand new, fresh start. So not only that, we got the new moon happening today that is so big. Like I said, I never talk about moons, but this one is like the biggest new moon of your life. We have the new moon with the sun there activating on very tight alignments with all of the outer planets. The outer planets are generational archetypes, or we can say changes, the qualities that change the entire collective, the whole world. They're very slow moving, slow orbiting, and they create major worldwide changes. And all the outer planets just moved into brand new signs in the past couple months. But this is like the first moment where they're being activated by the sun and the moon there at 2 degrees of Leo. And all the other outer planets are pretty much right there at 2 degrees as well. Woo! It's getting windy again. The portal is open. So we have the sun and the moon activating with positive alignments. Positive for once, okay? Where they are in trines and sextiles to all the other planets, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto. Well, it's actually opposite Pluto, but we've already been through this. We've already been through an opposite with Pluto, with Mars, quite a few times this year. So this is nothing. This is like having Pluto opposite this alignment, which really means that, are you going to be stuck in your old ways? Are you going to continue the old? Especially with Mars there, right with the South Node. It's like, are your actions aligning to your soul, to your heart, to the dreams of where you want your life to go? Or are you just doing the same thing because you have this belief that life must be hard, right? I'll talk about that in a second. But we have some amazing trines and sextiles with Neptune, Saturn, which is not actually an outer planet, but is huge because it's in alignment with Neptune for like a year. It's going to be moving tightly with Neptune, crossing back into Pisces to clean up the mess over the next 6 to 8 months. So after this next few weeks, things are going to get harder. This is your window, your opportunity to move into fresh ideas. It's those Leo qualities, following your heart, right? That primordial fire of who you really are. Getting excited about life again. Courage to step into your dreams. And you got to make sure that you're following that right now. You're using this excitement, this momentum over the next couple weeks, because after summer, we're going to be moving into some rougher waters. And that's really because we have to go clean up the mess, which is the old world, the old life, right? This is your window into your brand new life in alignment with New Earth. How are you going to co-create New Earth in your own life stream? These are the opportunities happening right now. So don't waste it on external BS, all the nonsense, the chaos out there that will not stop. It's trying to pull your attention onto things that don't matter, right? We've all focused way too long our whole life on other people, whether it's helping everybody else and depleting ourselves, or whether it is focusing on everything else, all the craziness of everyone else's crazy stories. And what has it done for you? Is it changing your life? Is it activating you to your destiny? Or is it just kind of, right, a time waster? Is it sucking your life dry? We only have so much time on this planet. We only have so much energy. Your attention needs to be on you. Use this excitement because, like I said, after the summer, for about 8 months until spring 2026, we're going to be heading into some rougher times where it's kind of like when you move into a new house and you got to go back into the old one and it's a mess. You got to clean it all up, pack up all your stuff. You got to clean up all the nooks and crannies and patch up all the holes before you're able to then finally let go of that old life in the old place and get excited about the new. So that's gonna come. So this is your moment to have that courage to step into your destiny, get those ideas going. This is an activation of Uranus, brand new in Gemini. This is like, get excited about ideas, projects. There's no ceiling to the most ridiculous things you can think of, if they're in alignment to New Earth, right? If they're selfish ideas that are gonna help nobody, well, that's not what I'm talking about here. This is like the moment where we're going to see a massive split happening in the collective. Those that are not willing to let go of the old story, those that are in fear, clinging on to everything of the old, or those that are willing to be like, you know what, that was my old self that lived a state of suffering forever, and this is my moment to actually have fun in my life. So this is your choice point. Are you going to follow the courage to step into your destiny, or are you going to be in that state of fear, of distraction, or put on that fake spiritual persona and pretend everything's amazing? Because that's happening too everywhere. That spiritual bypassing, right, where you just look the part, but you're not actually living in that authenticity, that's got to go. So this is where we get real, we get excited, and we move from everything of the old and start living a life, not 1 hour a day, but permanently. So a lot of us that have been, right, that born indigos have been in a perpetual state of suffering our whole life, right? It's like the story we cling on to, that, right, we came here to transmute everyone's karma and up-level everyone. It's so hard, and yes, it is. It has been. But this is where we clear the decks. We are done with that story. We are done living a life of suffering, of hardship, so we can benefit everybody else. No. No more neglecting yourself. No more putting all your energy towards helping everybody else for free. And I learned this the hard way over many, many years. This is where we get to have some fun. We get to move into our excitement. So, Ismail, if you woke up yesterday or you've been on this path for decades, we are all at the same starting point right now. This is like the biggest week ever to really move in that portal to move into New Earth and what you are going to be doing to co-create this brand new paradigm. And we're going to be seeing very clearly those that are living in fear, that are just, right, even more so than before. Because like I said, there's a lot of people that are kind of putting on the fake mask and pretending to be living in New Earth, but they haven't dealt with anything. It's a persona, it's a fake mask, and they have to move through a lot of this clearing of all of the layers of the false self. And it's going to be more and more difficult as people cling on to the crumbling old world, right? Scared to step into the new, scared of the unknown. And if you're someone that's been watching my videos for a while, if you're someone that's been on this path for many years, you got to make sure that you are living in your excitement, in your passions from that heart space where you are moving through your life living, being a living example for others. Not just talking the talk, right? Using the spiritual words and wearing the fancy, right, linen clothes and the crystals, but living that embodiment, which is totally different. But this is the absolute magical week. Follow those dreams. Get crazy about your ideas, your projects. Get excited. There is no limits, especially with all of these energies to do with, right, Uranus and Gemini, Pluto in Aquarius. It's like there is no ceiling. What do you want to create? What do you want to be? What do you want to be doing over the next chapter in your life? Because this is the starting point, the end of the storm and the beginning of the seeds that we are planting. Now, what are you going to plant? Now, I'd love to help you if you are unsure about your life purpose, your soul's calling. Go from doubt to destiny. You can check out my details below, because we really need to get clear right now on what it is that is our true destiny in this life. And don't forget to make sure you sign up for Roxanne's Spirit Letters. Thank you so much for all of you that have. There's quite a few people that are not looking in their junk, spam, or promotion folder at the beginning to make sure that they find the confirmation email. There's I'd say a couple hundred people that are not getting my emails. They're being sent. But you got to make sure you look in the other folder and then put me on your safe list. Bring those into your primary inbox so you actually see my spirit letters, because people are loving them. If you're not on my email list, then you're missing out, because I talk about crazy topics every single week on Sundays. And if you don't sign up right away, you're going to miss last Sundays. So every single week I have brand new topics on everything from the energies, magical stories, tips, techniques, crazy stuff that you won't hear anywhere else. And a lot of things I can't talk about on these social platforms. So if you want to see Roxanne Uncensored, then get into my spirit letters. It's completely free. And I will see you there for much more. Thanks so much for watching the video. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, X, and Facebook for different content there. I have lots of masterclasses and courses if you want to do a deep dive into many different things to activate your life. So don't waste this moment. Lots of love. I'm Roxanne. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell for more videos. And let me know in the comments how you're feeling this week, because it's finally feeling like some positive momentum. So don't waste it. I'm Roxanne. Lots of love. We'll see you very soon on Earth 1111. Bye-bye.